All right, hi, this is Atticus, and welcome to Railway Empire 2 Campaign Mission Revisit, Chapter 5, Part 2. Now, I had this all done. This is a redo for me. Had it all done and actually started into the third part. Practically had it done and had some technical issues, let's say. And so, so I'm going to have to redo it. That's okay. I enjoy doing it. So he said, with slightly biting his lip. All right, so I'm just going to have to look to see where we are because I don't remember. Okay, we're growing Belgium and Luxembourg. And yeah. And we've just got it started. I think we've run our trains. I'm going to have to double check because now I really don't know. So we've got a couple going to the raw materials. We've got one going to Paris. Might add one to that, I think. That's a fairly long line. Okay, so we've got Luxembourg set up to grow. How about Brussels? We've got one to Paris, one to, yeah, that looks good. And remember, our design is we have a raw materials country warehouse out here, so the cities get their goods from here, and we have a manufactured goods exchange down here. So we've got a warehouse, and we've got these items in it. So you get the beer from here, and then you get any one of these items from the other cities that bring it in. And as they bring it in, of course, they can bring out whatever they like. So we're using that to feed. Well, Paris, obviously, Lille, Brussels, and Luxembourg. Okay. So, okay. Sorry. So what I want to do here is actually build another one. So we're going to build one for these other four cities because we need a lot of city growth in this. Plus, the bigger we make the cities, the more money we make from our passenger mail lines, all that good stuff. All right. So we're going to... Really, I think we'll just use the same model. Do we want to use the same model or maybe a little different one, or what would we like to do? I mean, since I've had to redo it, I can actually redo it, do it a different way. Now, I'll stick with what we've got. So we'll duplicate this. So the French model will be this thing with the country and the manufactured goods. So let's go down here and let's put a warehouse, a station/warehouse on this corn, and save some money and put a warehouse in here. And it's going to have grain. We automatically get the corn, logs, sugar, milk, and veggies and fruit. Good. All right. Now we're going to go to Rheims and put in a station that is going to have repairs. And it will end up with a warehouse. So why don't we just stay right here until we have one? All right. Now in this warehouse, we're going to have, we're producing meat. So we'll have beer and cloth, clothing, planks. There we go. You get the idea. Okay. So let's connect. I want 4 lines here. I don't want any holdups. Let's do like this. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we got 4 going to the west, and we'll build a line that goes to Rheims. Double track that. And so we could get a train going from here to here. No, we can't. Sorry. We almost can. My new favorite thing to forget, the switches. All right. So now we can go from here to here. Okay. And I've forgotten about research too. Where are we? All right, water, sand, that's good. We'll go up here 300 and get reliability and 100 cheaper buildings. And then go over here probably. Let's do another, well, we can do another product if we want to. We can go like this. Move back away from the water a little bit. We're going to want repairs out here. And plug it in like this. It's amazing how that doesn't work. Here. This signal, since it has switches at both ends. I'm holding off on the supply towers until I kind of see more of this lined up. So we'll go with a train to bring grain in. And then we're going to go out here and add sugar. And okay, put repair, so here to here. All right, let's get logs. They're over here. And we're going to run them like this around the fruit and in. And that's going to help us with Strasbourg as well to hook it into this. So we're going to come out of the third socket, if you will, and come out here this way. And we don't have to go, let me see. We can go like this. Here we go. Yeah, this is good. And we're going to pay the piper again here. We're going to run it in to another set of 4. So this is going to have 0 issues with throughput. That's the idea. Now remember, we're just, let's make sure they're growing. Yes. Oh, here we go. We're missing a couple. Oh. This is actually, this is the one going to here, and this same thing here. So if we put a supply tower here, it'll pick up both of those, the Lille and Brussels lines. So, where was I here? Building track. We built the one. Now let's build another one. We'll go like so. Run wood to here. No, we can't. Never mind. I'm kidding myself. Now we want to expand this station. Give it 4 tracks. And we'll do it now rather than after we have trains in there, so we won't be resetting a bunch of trains. Make it a 4. And now we can run a line from here to here. Track 3, run full. Okay, so now we've got 4 of the goods coming in. Now let's get some more cities. So let's add a freight station in Auxerre. Give it repairs. You can link it into this line. Now we're going negative each month because we pay the big price on our bonds. Yeah, we've got 3 open bonds right now. So yeah, we're ready. Okay, let's do Auxerre to Rheims. A freight line. And we'll let that go, and then we're going to fix it. What we really want now is we want to be able to go like this directly to Rheims. And we could do it like a pass-through deal. Well, that's interesting. We could do Auxerre to the raw materials to Rheims to the raw materials like a pass-through warehouse. Huh. Yeah. We'll stick with this. Although that, I don't know. That's tempting. That's really tempting. Because you load up with what you're making that can go to other cities. Then you go get materials, go here. Dump them off, grab whatever he's making that can go back here. Or whatever he's got in that warehouse that can go back here. Then, yeah, let's do that. Let's do a pass-through just to have something different. Now, this track right here kind of isn't needed, but I'm going to leave it just in case. So this guy here, what I want him to do now is go here twice. Go like this, right? Yeah. That would make him actually a more efficient train. we'd be using pass-through. Well, I kind of like this. Let's put a couple of trains on it. There we go. I kind of like that. I like that. Okay. Did I mention I like that? So let's go with Nancy. And Nancy will have repairs. And she's going to be set up as a pass-through. So she's going to come over here. She's going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, we can't do that. Okay. We'll just treat this one as a pass-through. We actually can't do the pass-through idea unless we change this design, and I like this 4 on each side kind of thing. So we'll stick with that. Change this lane to go that way, and we'll make it freight line like that. Then we'll put a little track here onto the freight line. And we'll set up one train that goes Nancy to Rheims Freight. Now, right now, it's not going to carry anything because it's meat to meat. It won't carry anything until some of this beer gets down there that could go to Nancy, and then it will carry stuff. And the same thing here, we're going to get Strasbourg. Pardon me. We're going to get Strasbourg hooked into this, and it's going to supply the cloth for the whole system. So we're going to come out like this and join into that, into our freight line, and track it back. Must be a problem. It doesn't like the intersection. Sometimes these are a little wonky. Let's get off the inside one first. It usually works best, interestingly enough, when you start going back the wrong way. It comes out more easily than if you try to come off the straight part. Because if coming off the straight part, you're hitting this crossing track, and not always is a great angle. But here we go. This worked. I don't know which side that was. That was the left side. That's good enough for speed. Okay. This. Stop.
Oh. Leave
Leave
the stuff alone in front of the island. Don't do anything with it.
Leave the stuff on the island?
No, in front of the island on the floor.
Oh, okay. Are you leaving?
Yes.
Okay. All right, build our track. And now let's go from the raw materials to Strasbourg. And that's 19 days. Let's give it a couple of trains. And then we'll need one that's going from Strasbourg to Rheims. That'll supply cloth to the system, and then bring meat and beer back to Strasbourg. All right, so there. That's all it took to set up our next 4-city cluster. We are getting excellent growth here, as you would think. He's first one served, and then Nancy's starting to grow already. Auxerre might need a little more love. Well, we got these 2 trains. Yeah, well, let's try and see the city take some trains. Let's just add a 3rd train. Yeah, 15 days. That'd be every 5 days. That's perfect. Now we got a connection bonus here, which is fine because we've got a beer producer here in Paris, so we can easily put another station over here. I'll put repairs on this rather than on the grain in case we decide to run something else in here later directly. Okay. And we'll put a station on the grain right here, kind of line it up with that, and run a line like that with the supply tower. Has repairs, so go here to here, running full, and go. All right, cool. And we'll get a bonus for that, and life is good. Now, over here, how big are you? We're about to hit 40,000 to have a business opportunity in Paris. Oh, and do we have... Here we go. Let's put an immigration office. Anybody else want one? Paris is the only one big enough. Okay, now we do need to get supplies over here. Oh, we don't have enough money. Okay, here. Here, I think another one out here, and along this. That really should do it, but let's put one more to be safe. All right, now we got maintenance, we got supplies. We're getting city growth already. That's good. Continuing to grow these. Now, one thing I would like to do is buy this brewery right here, because it's redundant in that little in this 4-city cluster. It's a redundant brewery, and I'd like to have that. It's going up in value. Oh, it's saying there is an auction. All right, let's buy it. Could have starved it out, perhaps, but that's okay. All right, so we own that brewery. Now, why in the world? Because, what are you? There must not be maintenance here. No. Okay. And these trains are going the wrong way, so are they the same line? This is warehouse. Yeah, they're the same line. Let's take this, knock it down to 0 trains. That gets rid of them, and now let's put them back.
Familiar territory. I am Belgium myself. Here they know. So far, so good.
Well, well. So you want to invade our heaven?
This I am.
What?
Okay, now we have the Paris Strasbourg, which we already had set up in advance. 6 cities with express status, which we're good on. And we need one more good in Brussels. And if we look at Brussels, it's growing nicely. It can now take an immigration office and grow even nicer. And okay, some of these have popped as well. So we can go out here to Lille and to Luxembourg. And that was it. Okay. You see they're growing at kind of the same rate. So, which makes sense. Now, we remind myself, okay, 300. Okay, so what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 9. And the next man up would be milk. Right? So we need to build. Oh, no. We just need to run milk into here. We've got this beautiful one that will hold it. So here's milk out here. And we've got this railway here. I'd like to kind of buy it out. Let's buy that. And let's blow up this. Now, do we want to keep... We could keep the stations. We could run cattle into Lille. And then we could just use this. We could use this as our milk station. So why not? So let's give it repairs. And then we're going to run it in to go over here. So we kept it, but it's in kind of an awkward place. An awkward angle. Go like that. That works just fine. And then like this. Give it an extra repair, or supplies rather. And did it have maintenance? It has maintenance. Good. Let's go here to here with milk. Okay. We're already needing it for Paris, so that's good. And we'll soon need it for Brussels and the other cities here. And what's going on here? Breakdown. Okay, that we are clearly we're missing maintenance here. Okay. And this train, I'm going to, yeah, it's got to go. Okay. And you can go here to here, and now you'll get repairs. Track 2 running full. There we go. And then the other thing while I'm thinking of this, and we're down here. Oh, I goofed. I ran the freight for Strasbourg out of its passenger line, didn't I? Yes, I did. And I don't want that. I don't want mixes. So this line here needs to go here, here. Need that. And then we've got trains on here. These two trains, I need to edit them and tell them to go this one. Freight line. Okay, and then the one that goes to Rheims, to edit that. Well, we caught it at a good time. We caught it when they're on their way back. They need to go here now. Good, it's going to the right place. Okay, so we've got our supply. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to do, the thing that made me think of this, is we want to go like this out of this side and go into that first socket there, or better yet, perhaps we could come out of this side, like this. That. And we can go from here to here out of platform 1. Priority of wool, and if you don't need wool and you can get some lumber, that's fine too. Freight train, go. There we go. Now we'll get some wool going over there. Get paid for that. That's nice. Speaking of which, well, where are we? Oh yeah, we're just waiting on them to grow. So while we're doing that, let's. We have repairs here. We don't, but we'll add repairs here at our newly acquired station, and we'll go up here and run a line of cattle in like this. Give it a supply tower and run cattle in there, and then we can do oh, and I see something else we want. Let's set up a station in Brussels here to the north, and we can give it repairs. And go up here and pick up this wool. We got our 3. Okay. It gives us this. Now we'll do 1 star for the cheaper buildings. And you can go in there like that. Give it supplies and like so. And then we want to get Austin. Austin has a lot of passengers. There's actually a task later on to get an express line out of here to somewhere. I can't remember where. Cologne and something. All right. So we're going to give you maintenance and a post office, and then we're going to hook this into Lille. No, I don't like that. I don't like that little bridge there. That could be an issue. Let's go into Lille. Without that little bridge, without that tunnel. Okay. And we'll run an express train Ostend to Lille. 5 days is a beautiful duration. It's almost perfect. And then we'll run one to the Brussels passenger station. Like so. Supplies and go from Ostend to Brussels Express. 6 days, that's good. All right, there we go. Start getting some money out of that. And we're waiting on that next good, and Brussels is at 30. Oh, Brussels is big enough to need it now. Okay. So let's look at optimizing a little bit. Let's think about 1, 2, 3, 4 for wood. We'd like our wood line to be about a 14 duration. This guy here, 14. Yeah, we would like to have another train on that line. And I think we can just count them all as 14s. Would be a good way to go. He's good. Grain will be good. The milk might need another one. Yeah, he's good. See, we've got a business opportunity here. Don't think I want to actually fulfill it. I am interested in the business opportunity that's going to pop up in Luxembourg, because Luxembourg is going to get a steel plant and tools, because we're going to have a task later to have Luxembourg to Paris with tools. The other thing I want to get in right now, in anticipation of what's coming up later, I want to get the Rheims to Luxembourg line going. That one's going to be a little clumsy, but it's very, very doable. Come off of here. Go up here, cross over the freight line, and come in like that. Actually, that looks, well, I don't like that 56 right there. Let's max that out. Don't mind that. Okay, that's cool. And double track it back down. And let's start, well, let me think. Let's look at the repair situation here. That's right. Passenger, restaurant, post office. Rheims does have repairs, as I recall. I think that's good. All right. So we can run Luxembourg passenger to Rheims with an express line. A couple of trains. And I meant to mention and fix this. I think Josh said that I've got one good thing about having to redo this is I do get to correct things when you guys find my mistakes. He says, I don't have my cars on this one. So let's fix that. Get those bonus cars in there. See, we're running full, which is fine, but we could get bonuses and do probably even better. And in fact, yeah. They're not running full. I'm sorry, I'm so fast. They're not running absolutely full, so there's no reason not to get the bonuses off the extra cars, the dining and the mail car. All right, so now we got this. I think this is going to actually help get more flow, particularly when we get out here to have a line that connects into this. It'll make all of them have more traffic. And he said I missed it on others as well. And I don't know. I could go through and find them, I guess. Well, right here's one. Nancy to Rheims doesn't have the cars. All right. How about Rheims to Paris? It does. I can't swear that I'd want to go through all this, but it's worth money. They're good. They're good. I'm just looking for the presence of the cars on there. Good. Good. So you can see the dining in the mail. We fixed Luxembourg to Brussels. How about you? You're good. Paris, Strasbourg. Actually, that's one we don't even need. We'll kill that because we've already gotten the credit for that, and it's going through two cities and just bypassing. Now, do we have a Strasbourg to Nancy line? We don't. Well, let's do. That's ridiculous that we don't. Express to now look at this. Oh my. And you Nancy Rheims we checked, I think. Okay, those are good. Let's just check all the lines coming out of this one. Good, good, good. Paris. Good, good, good. All right, I think that's probably all of them. All right. We'll let this run until we get the extra, get some milk into Brussels, which we should see pretty soon. All right, let's see if we got any milk. We've got milk on the way. We could look at it to see if any of it's going to Brussels. It's probably that right there, yeah. There we go, I see Brussels, don't I? Yeah, there we go. There we go, now we've got milk going to Brussels. Our little train right here should pick it up. There, it's
trying to
task is
outshine my königlich-westfälische Eisenbahn. I must acknowledge your efforts, but this is not. Your great Herr Nagelmackers is quite a special fellow.
All right, let's see what our
Ever
next
even
tasks
looked
are, and
at
then
his
we'll
crazy ideas.
wrap
The
this
man
one.
travels to the States once, and immediately.
We had to have 500,000
How?
cash, okay.
I have
We
just
already had
received
it.
a dispatch from the very top.
And now we have a takeover. Well, I would have liked to have read that, but anyway, what's happened here?
Ha! Good work.
I
Let
really.
me shut these guys
I believe,
up.
please.
Thanks for joining. They all have to say hi to us now, because now we've moved into Germany. What has happened is he took that 500,000 and he bought us access to this. So we now own this railroad. So we got access and the railroad pretty cheaply. Now we have to ask ourselves, are we going to keep these stations? I must say, they do seem to help you a little if you have like, so he's already got maintenance on there, and we're going to want to use this. We're going to want a station in Cologne. I think we might, wow, this would be weird for me. I think maybe keep the stations, blow up the track. I don't see any point in these squiggly line tracks, but the stations, we are going to want this. We are going to want this. We're going to want this. We're going to want this eventually to grow up here. We're going to want the station in Cologne. Why don't let's try this. Let's try just blowing up the track. I think the squiggly track is unnecessary. It probably is a cheaper way to go, working with the terrain more. but I want straight lines to the extent we can get them. And we'll just blow up all the supplies in the track. Even that for now. Now we didn't inherit any trains, did we now? Okay. All right, let's look at our set of tasks, then we'll quit. Okay, Paris, Rheims, Frankfurt Express Line. Now we kind of got that started because that's one of the reasons I wanted to put Rheims to Luxembourg. Not only is it a good line, but we wanted that track. And then 12 cities with express status. We have 9 right now. And then 4 loads of tools to Paris means we have to grow Paris to 85,000, so they'll take tools. And that's why I bought this beer over here, because I want to knock it down. And I want 2 industry, and we can do it right away. We've got Luxembourg has an industry slot. We want to make sure we get that. Now there are industry slots here and here and here. And we could think about filling them. We could put clothes here. We could put dairy here. We could put planks here, whatever. But I'd rather just wait and see what the computer owner does. But what I do want, and I'm going to grab it before I forget about it, we're going to put a steel plant in Luxembourg. Okay. And we're going to knock down, well, I would just do it. We're going to knock down this brewery that we bought, the kind of the redundant brewery, and put in a tools factory right here next to our steel plant. So this is going to become an industrial town. We're going to have a station out here. It's going to go pick up our iron ore. It's going to go up here and pick up coal and get that task, be prepared for this. And then we're going to keep expanding, get this one done. And we'll build, and the first thing we'll do is build this. We'll build this Paris, Rheims, Frankfurt thing. And all that will be in the next episode. So I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you saw something that will help you become a better player. I hope you will like, comment, share, and subscribe. And join us for our next Railway Empire 2 video. Thank you.